Hey guys, I'm Andrew of Complete Street Performance, and I own a muscle car shop. We work on new Corvettes, new Camaros, stuff like that. Pretty much all V8s. V8s with superchargers, V8s with turbos, V8s with nitrous, V8s just as V8s. We're a V8, new domestic V8 kind of shop. And one of the things I've been interested in lately are the new Teslas. Like, I want to know what that hype's about, so let's get on a plane and buy one. Okay, the big reveal. It's quiet. It's so quiet. Look at that thing. It's as quiet as can be. Mint. Chill mode, so we can get to the next Supercharger station at 7:07 in Indiana. Wild. That means we're going to be on the road for 3 hours. I can tell you right now, so this one was basically fully loaded back in 2014. It's been upgraded to the P90D, so it's a little bit more performance than your normal P85D, and larger battery. And yeah, we're gonna drive it across half the country. We're gonna go from Chicago to Philadelphia, basically. It's so weird because, like, it's just weird. But then, like, it steers. It does its own thing. Like, it's doing it. I hope it knows that there's a car in front of us. Is it gonna stop, or am I gonna stop? Oh, it's found the car. So it's coming to a stop. I'm not doing any of that. That's pretty badass. Cool. It is 3:57 in the morning, and we just crossed into Pennsylvania. I missed the sign though. It was such a good sign. I missed it. But we're getting closer. We're going to the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Woo!
still going, and the sun's starting to come out. Really happy about that because I can see again. It's really nice. So after some thorough testing, I found a way that auto steer is not available for the rest of this trip. If you don't hold on to the steering wheel, it will disable it for the rest of the trip, which is, I think, a very big mistake. But like if you're, let's say that you're falling asleep, like say that you drove through the night and you're a little tired, and now you have no extra protection. So I don't know that I really approve of that method there, but I guess it is what it is. It says it's not available for the rest of this trip, so I guess I have to stop, put it in park, and then it should be good to go. I don't know, but I do have to pee, so I guess that's what we'll do. This is pretty cool. Like, as you are passing, you can see the truck on. It just like knows where the truck is until it gets to the side of you, because this is AP1, Autopilot 1, version 1, where it's just like glorified lane keeping and adaptive cruise control. And lane change, I guess, because I didn't do any of that. But it's really cool. It works out well. You got to keep your hand on the wheel. But it's really cool.
That was a very, 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 very long drive. Very long. It was mostly, like this car is really awesome, but the range for a long drive kind of sucks. It's only like 250 miles or something like that. And free supercharging. You have the keys on you? I do.
It's actually still running.
Yeah, when I get close, it'll just like pop out. Yeah. I've always wanted one of these, but I'd have to get something completely loaded. This is completely loaded. They're definitely they're nice, but they're super basic. They definitely went for the minimal look. Is that a handle? That's good. I like the blue. Carbon fiber. Yeah, this was actually an option from the factory. It was like $2,500 for this wing. This car was $130,000. New. I didn't buy it new. But this one's unique. This is like a unicorn here because
it says P90D on the dash.
Because it is a P90.
So they actually did the software update.
They did the software. Yeah. Tesla installed the 90 battery.
And they did a badge.
And they did the badge. Yeah. They underlined it, but they shouldn't have underlined it.
Yeah, it's not a ludicrous.
Yeah.
I'm
going to see if I can get them
to
to
put it on there sideways, so you're like, it's not really.
I'm going to see if I can get them to put the ludicrous software on. But it is a 90. In 2014, they didn't make a 90, but they did put the battery packs in, and so this is a 90 now.
Well, that's cool. I was thinking you just got the battery pack but not the software, but it actually has the software.
Yeah, it actually has the software.
That's cool. We get a deal then.
Yes.
A 90.
And it's got free supercharging for life.
I really like that.
It cost me nothing to drive it back here. It was not even a cent. And then I got the rear facing seats. This was the deal breaker.
See, that's gonna be hard to find in a 90D.
Yeah. I found a 100D with the rear facing seats.
Really?
Yeah, it's gone now already.
I'm sure they'll pop up.
So, the rear facing seats. Now, keep in mind, I have two children that fit this criteria. You have to be between 35 pounds and 77 pounds to utilize the integrated.
Can you add these to any?
Child seats. Yeah, that is awesome.
Can you add them to one that doesn't have?
You can. Somebody was selling them for like $3,000 or something like that. But I don't know how you integrate it with the seat.
Yeah.
Is that lock there? I don't know if you have to cut into it and do it.
They could have vacuumed it better for you.
Yeah, he was like, dude, you gave me like no notice. I'm like, I know. He's like, I at least got a charge for you. He was a really nice guy.
But this was what I wanted, because then it effectively makes it a 7-seater. So I can have one forward-facing seat, 2 booster seats, and if family wants to go somewhere, 2 adults in the car, my 2 kids in the back, me and my wife up front, 7-seater. And I'm probably going to try to launch an Insanity Plus mode with 7 people in the car. Don't tell the authorities.
Definitely had a car seat on that side. The headrest got the engine.
Well, that's where that car seat's going to go.
Oh wow, that is really comfortable. Kind of reminds me of the GTO seat.
Yeah, this is the upgraded seats. I don't know, next gen or...
This is fancy. It's so freaking huge. You only have 111 miles left. Well, I guess that's half a tank.
Yeah. Street racing officer, I didn't even do anything. My car doesn't.
Yeah, they know what these things are though.
We'll see that thing. Well, it won't catch your attention like a
No, you don't have
muscle
the
car
noise.
going. You just be like,
You hear the tires more than anything.
yeah.
It's like,
So what do you think of the car so far?
It's nice.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah, feels comfortable.
Is it like... Is it quick?
Yeah. Feels powerful.
So one of the less fortunate things about like a 110 charge is it charges at like 3 miles per hour. Yes, they do it in miles per hour. But I figure I don't have 220 in my garage, so I did rig something up, and it looks like we're getting 16 miles per hour now on 220 volt, which is awesome. Look at this, guys. We got going from the Tesla over to... Yep, we got it working, guys. So now that we got a somewhat full charge, we're gonna get to the part that you guys have probably all been waiting for, and that is some acceleration testing, real acceleration testing. So it says 212 miles, so you can see that we're kind of near the top, but if I put it in energy, we are at 82%, and they say charge it to 90, so we used 8% going to drop the kids off at school and get to the shop. And now we're gonna rock out. Okay, I've put it in Insane Plus mode. I don't have Ludicrous on this, but it's in Insane Plus. And I want to show you guys the acceleration. Oh, I hear the fans running. You guys ready for this? Woo! There goes Eric. That's nuts. Holy torque. Holy torque. And it was quiet. Like, you don't even get in trouble. I put autopilot on, steer around, put me back in normal insane mode. It restricts the speed. But this is pretty awesome. Holy torque. I'm going to be honest right now, that is going to surprise a lot of people. Like, oh, shit. Woo-hoo! You got to be careful with this autopilot shit. I almost went right through a stop sign. I should pay attention more. So I lost 2 miles doing that little, jump, but it was worth it. I think it's not miles per gallon anymore. It's like miles per charge. I think that's what we're going to be working on. All those beeps is me reactivating the early autopilot, which is not as good as like full self-driving. It doesn't have all the cameras and stuff, and I can see the difference now, because every once in a while this thing it tries to drive like right off the road because it has no idea what the hell's going on. It just doesn't have enough data. Like, it's lost the road right now. So, okay, off to McDonald's and feed my pie hole with chicken nuggies and maybe some apple pie. That's pretty good. There's another one. one of the big differences besides, you know, the weird acceleration kind of dies on the top end, is you can actually order at a drive-thru and still be powerful.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Can I get some chicken nuggies and an apple pie?
So every once in a while, I feel like this thing like drives off the road. No, it did good. It seems to be when you're coming up like to the crest of a hill and the camera can't see the lines anymore. I think that's the time when the car has no idea what's going on. You see how you see how it lost the center lane, and then like as that car was coming, yeah, that's, you got to pay attention. I feel like that might be something that. Oh shit. So you gotta pay attention. You can't just like close your eyes. Like the guys that close their eyes and like sleep and stuff, they're gonna die.
So that's it. That is the Tesla. It's I'm gonna tell you right now that this is not a race car. Like it gets passed around as like the ultimate like race car. You know what? I think it's a great light to light car. I think it's wildly fun from like a dig and low speed. But is it going to be like a quarter-mile monster? The answer is no. In fact, I don't even think that the Plaid or ludicrous version that's coming out is going to be a quarter-mile monster. I think it's going to be fast, 9-second car. With the Plaid version, that will be pretty serious, but will hold up like in the higher, you know, the higher speeds. Like I don't think we're going to see 150, 160 mile per hour trapper out of these things. But that's okay, because they're still pretty damn cool. I think as a daily driver, this is one of the funnest sedans that I've ever been in. And there's better ones than what I'm working with right now. So I'm torn because I can't mod it. And I'm like, you guys know that we mod like everything. Wow, it got windy. But I don't know. We're gonna, in the next couple of videos, somewhere in there, we're gonna start pitting it against some of the other guys. I know that we've been talking about some CSP cash days, which might be this guy, that guy, this guy. I don't know what else. We've been talking about some CSP cash days, seeing how everything stacks up against one another. And I don't know, it's supposed to be 8th mile. I think this is an 8th mile champion on the street. As for the track, I think you might as well go with a Fox body with an LS swap in it and rock out and, you know, just knock everybody off the list, because I feel like that's the best way to go there. And I don't even like Fox bodies. I like this thing. I like taking my kids around. They got blast off mode. That's what they say. They're like, 3, 2, 1, blast off. I did that too many times. Wife spilled coffee on herself. I'm still alive somehow, but I do enjoy this, and I'm looking forward to kind of dicking around with it a little bit more, and obviously not taking it to the next level because, I mean, I don't know. It's a Tesla. Like, you can't really mod them. I mean, you can, but like you can't. I don't know. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. We will compare it against some real muscle cars in the near future. Maybe some dig racing and roll racing. See where the Tesla like shines and where it fails. Adios.